Hello, welcome back to Open Your Voice, Your Choice. That's actually a new book about how growing up in a crime-ridden New York City while dealing with the personal struggle of getting through an abusive relationship. And here now to share more, we're going to welcome the author of this book. She's an author and actress. Please welcome April Hernandez-Castillo. Hello.
Hello, once again.
Welcome back to Open.
In this pouring rain.
Thank you. I know.
I know.
I know.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you.
I know. That's what friends are for.
That's right, girl. That's why I have this hair in a bun.
And she's prego. I just want to shout out.
You didn't know. I am.
Now they do. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
And again, I really mean it de corazon. Thank you for making it here in this pouring rain. Prego at that, you know, because, just waking up in the morning is a chore.
Yes.
And this is your second one.
While taking care of my daughter and getting her ready.
And how old is the Summer?
Summer Rose is 4.
Wow, she's 4 already.
4 going on 35.
4, I can relate. I have one of those, except mine is 7. So yes.
I just remember she would be here running around.
Yes, now she's running amok.
Wonder where she gets that from.
Yeah, well, I'm only a talk show host, but right now.
She's here every Friday.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we're playing catch up here on air, but we're really here to talk about this amazing book that you've written and the amazing work that you're doing for the next generation. And of course, I thought it was appropriate for us to open up discussing our roles as moms because, well, it's about paying it forward, and that seems to be the theme of today's show.
Absolutely, yeah.
So what made you to decide to finally put it in writing? Because that's really brave.
It is. I didn't realize how hard it was because I'm a public speaker. So I travel the United States and internationally speaking, saying my story. I tell my story to thousands of people, and I never, go through trauma or I'm never overcome by it. But while I was writing it, it was just a different experience because you really have to go back into that moment, into those, times of the abuse. And I think the hardest one for me was actually writing about the abuse. Like I was up till 5 in the morning drinking coffee and just a nervous wreck where I had to just put the writing down because it was just coming up. I didn't realize that I had, still so much, which shows you that no matter how much work you do, it's always there.
Yeah, it's kind of in your body.
It's in your body.
And so just to catch everyone else up, both April and I have shared moments as domestic violence awareness advocates and speakers. We've shared stages together, we've walked together, and so April, of course, she goes out and she speaks publicly all over internationally to the next generation, and what she's sharing is the difference in speaking about it versus putting it in writing and actually going through whatever that process is. And so just how many years ago are we talking about?
What?
That you experienced this abusive. Let's give a little insight about the type of abuse we're talking about and how it escalated.
I experienced physical and emotional abuse, and it was when I was 16 to about 20. So just my latter years of being a teenager into college. So for me, college was not the best experience. I felt as if it was a fog. Like if I never even went to college. I have 3 friends, and that's how I know I went to college. I'm like, oh, okay, I went to Hunter College, and it was just the hardest thing, especially in college. He was stalking way more often. He would just show up out of nowhere, and that was really scary to me, other than being physically abused, because at any moment he can show up, and I didn't know how he would react.
Right, he was calculating all your moves.
Yeah.
He basically had you calculated.
And it wasn't a joyous moment when I saw him, like, oh, my boyfriend is coming to see me in college. It was just there like, why is he here? I didn't ask him to come pick me up or bring me lunch or anything, and how he knew my times. One of my friends actually confessed to me that he came when I wasn't in school. And that to me, and she had this for years, and I saw her like sharing this moment with me, and I can see how she was just like so relieved when she was like, I never told that to you, but I was terrified when I saw him because one, he didn't look right, and two, he just kept questioning me.
Right, he was interrogating
Interrogating
he was
her.
trying to find out what he could about
Like,
you.
was she in the library? You know?
I mean, we're laughing
No, I
about
mean,
it now. Right, but I know.
It's
I
bad,
got
it's
it. I
bad.
hope
No,
everybody
I
else
know,
got it.
No
It's
disrespect.
No,
I
not
mean,
at all.
listen,
Not
you're
at all.
talking about
But
a survivor telling my story. So
Yeah.
I have been able to find the lighter moments. I don't want to say funny, but that's been the way I've been able to craft my speech. Because if I was to just speak about abuse, I mean, people would probably never hire me again, and they'll just be depressed.
Right.
So, and I'm an artist at the same time. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's my gift in taking them back to the Bronx and growing up, and then leading up to the abusive relationship.
So is that what's in the book?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, my first chapter is called Born in the Bronx. And obviously I'm born in the Bronx, and that's where I wanted people to get to learn about who I was and the kind of parents I had, to show them that I wasn't sexually abused or ever physically abused by my dad, right? So I wasn't that statistic. I wasn't that typical
Right.
what you think a victim is supposed to be.
Right.
I was an awesome student. I played sports. I had a father, a mother who both worked, and I went to Catholic school. So how could abuse happen to someone like myself?
Right. And the answer is
And it did.
right.
And that is one of the key messages that I always like to drive home in my speeches. I go, abuse is not racist,
No,
nor prejudice.
it
It
has no
doesn't care
prejudice.
how much money you have or whether you're, dirt poor. I had a great family background. I mean, I had a strong Puerto Rican mom, and my dad would constantly tell me that I was, a princess. So how could this happen? But unfortunately, it does.
So before we go, and especially because you speak primarily to the next generation, I was just wondering, how many people do you encounter that relate to your story?
That's a great question. So I could be in a room of 200 people to 600 people, and this is the question I ask all the time. How many of you here has experienced or has witnessed some type of violence? 98% of the time,
Wow.
students raise their hands.
Makes my hair stand.
98. And I've cried on stage when I've seen the hands, and I go, guys, this makes me angry. And the teachers always come up to me and they say, if you hadn't asked that question, I wouldn't have known that my student has even seen something or experienced it. I mean, about 98% all of the time. I dream of one day asking, and no one raises their hands.
Yeah. I dream with you.
Yeah.
I dream with you. I mean, that's our motivation behind
Absolutely.
sharing the story. So once again, where can people pick up the book?
It's on Amazon.com, or they can go to my website on voiceischoice.com as well. Your Voice, Your Choice is my book.
Do you want to say any last words to our viewers?
Absolutely. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. One of the ways that you can do it is wear purple, hashtag, I was speaking to that camera. Hashtag, love is a choice, or your voice, your choice. And once again, if you see something, say something, because you don't know, you can save someone's life.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. That's right. So once again, for more on April and her book, Your Voice, Your Choice, you can visit her website, voiceschoice.com. And as she mentioned, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So if you or someone you know is in danger or needs help, they can call. What's the phone number? It's 1-800.
1-800-723-SAFE.
Yeah, 1-800-723-SAFE. Safe. All right, that's our show, mi gente. Thanks to all our guests for coming through, and to you, our viewers, for tuning in. If you missed any part of the show, you can check out the Recablecast tonight and 24 hours a day at BronxNet.tv. I'm Rhina Valentin, and from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, amor, adios, and don't forget to pick up Your Voice, Your Choice. My girl, April. All right. Be safe, mi gente.